Let's not talk about that because I'm gonna get in trouble for condoning drinking and driving.
Fuck it, dude. America's favorite pastime aside from baseball.
We're now doing America's favorite podcast. Planet Dumb.
Yeah,
We should
welcome back.
Put echoes in like a bomb effect when I go Planet Dumb.
I'll add it in post.
Yeah, add it in post, dude.
Yeah, man. Welcome back to another episode of Planet Dumb Classic.
Classic.
It's just your two hosts, no bullshit.
No bullshit today.
Make sure to subscribe if you're on the podcast app or YouTube, either one. Check out patreon.com/planetdumb. We still got some t-shirts. So if you want to support us,
Buy a t-shirt.
buy a shirt, subscribe, hit that Patreon, all that shit.
Yes, sir, dude. So, let's get right into it. California lifting the assault
I knew
weapons ban, dude.
I knew you were gonna want to talk about this.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what it entirely entails.
It entitles me to an AR-15.
For sure.
It entitles me to one.
It entitles you to one. I don't know what the facts are, but I like just to kind of give a little background.
Yeah.
The rules in California for assault weapons are like completely banned, so they kind of got to sneak like AR. They call them AR pistols essentially, but it's a rifle.
Yeah.
And things like that into the shit by doing stuff like you can't have a regular pistol grip. It has like a weird like fin. It's like the pistol grip, but then there's like a fin so you can't grab it. Or it's like a curved kind of deal, like weird rifle joint. And
Why can't you have a pistol grip? Like, is it just like you can just cap pulls too easily?
So instead of like completely banning it, they have to kind of get around it to be like, well, you can't have a pistol grip, you can't have a forward grip, like to make it too accurate. There's like a lot of really dumb shit that doesn't make any sense. Like it's like you can only have a 10-round magazine, but it can't be like. It's either like if you're gonna have like a pistol grip, it can't be releasable. Like you take the magazine out and put another magazine, it has to be stuck, and you have to open the whole gun to like put bullets in it.
Yeah, they just want it.
It's like very.
They
weird.
want it to be easier to maim people, but not
kill them.
Kill them.
Yeah. So now I think you can just. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but I think it's basically gonna be a free for all now. Like you can just go and buy. Fucking rifles, which for me, honestly, I'm anti-gun control. I know a lot of people kind of like freak out over it, but it's like, dude, honestly, fucking, it doesn't really make a difference.
People just people just do wilder shit like 3D print guns or like I heard some shit. Someone was telling me that they can't sell like butane canisters because people were making like Molotovs and shit out of them. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, dude.
But people just do wilder shit to fuck people up.
Dude, you know what the funniest shit about this entire thing? The judge. All right, so we're getting to the funny part now. The judge fucking said that the AR-15 or assault rifles are basically like Swiss Army knives.
It's
like
your God-given right, man. Every boy should be given one at age 13.
I mean, like I'm a pro gun person, but that shit is out of control. That shit's so ridiculous. I can't believe that fucking. It's only because he's a judge. He was basically like, yeah, dude, like a fucking AR pistol is the same as like a jack that you lift your car up with and shit. You know what I'm saying?
How?
That's basically
like
what
a
he's saying.
tool
Like,
or
yeah, it's a
something?
tool. Yeah. Because what the fuck is it? He's like saying like, it's kind of dumb. Because like, yeah, you could kill someone with a Swiss Army knife, but it also has like a lot of tools on it. Literally, it has like a wrench on it. You can't unscrew like nuts on your tire paws with the AR-15.
No.
So it's kind of wild that he made that like, you know, like he's like, yeah, it's like a tool too. But either way, I'm glad they did it because I'm tired of those goofy ass California legal guns. They look like shit, dude. They look so fucking stupid. They look like guns with autism. They look dumb. They don't work.
Yeah, they don't work at all.
They have like weird, like, have you seen them? It has like the weird shark fin in the back of the hand thing.
Nah, I don't know shit about guns, really.
I feel like it's important to, like, there's not really a lot of things that are like identifiers for Americans. For me, it's like, you know what I mean? Like cheeseburgers, probably, pigs in a blanket. Because I always hear about, like, I feel like white people hell love pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an hors d'oeuvre.
Guns and then like cars. You have to be about one of those, like 3 of those things, maybe all 3 to be an American.
Yeah, I guess I'm more of a pigs in a blanket kind of guy.
Pigs in a blanket. What do you think's like the perfect pigs in a blanket? Like if you were to make a pigs in a blanket,
Don't they use those like little like Pillsbury croissants?
Yeah. Does it have cheese on it normally? It does, huh?
You could put a little cheese slice in it for sure.
And is it a Vienna sausage? Or is it a
I
real
think it's
weenie?
just a real weenie cut down to size.
Do you call it weenie, wiener, or a frank?
Neither. None.
None? What do you call it?
Just call it a hot dog.
A hot dog? A hot dog has bread, though.
Yeah, I guess it's like more of a culmination of ingredients makes it a hot dog, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess a weenie.
Mexicans be like weenie. White people be like wiener.
That's why I went. Right, I went to
wiener.
I went to the taco shop yesterday, and they had. I guess they sell weenies there.
They sell weenies.
Yeah, so I looked at the board and I was like, weenie.
That's the shit my uncle be eating when he's fucking drunk.
Y'all be selling weenies here?
They be selling weenies, bro. It's so funny. Out east, it's a glizzy.
Yeah.
Get the glizzy, bro. My uncle just be scarfing them shits down when he's wasted.
He's like the guy that, like, you seen that guy that inhales the hot dogs like down his throat?
He like shoots it back out.
And he shoots it back out. Yeah.
Yeah, he be eating them. He be like cooking them shits up. He'll throw like eggs on that bitch.
Damn.
They just chop it up real quick. Throw some quick scramble like eggs with the weenies in it and shit.
Yeah. What's the point of that guy spitting them back out? It's just like a party trick.
I think so. I think he just wanted to show that he could do it.
Yeah, that's
like a feat of endurance.
Yeah, that's some American shit, is doing shit just to like prove that you can.
That really, actually, yeah, that's like some
American success story right there.
American type, specifically, like I want to say, like yeah, it kind of bleeds into a lot of all the other ethnicities in America, but like for sure, white people are like the kings of just doing some shit just because they can. Like white fools will fucking like drive their truck over like a big ass fucking ravine or hole or something just because they'll like skydive or like, you know what I'm saying? Like just really reckless, crazy behavior just cause.
Yeah, like bungee jump off a fucking bridge or some shit.
Yeah, many shit, dude.
Oh, never, dude.
Yeah, I feel like, Americans for sure are like the kings of, now we're speaking in general. I want to say, I just thought of all the really dangerous, crazy
kings
shit
of
Americans
Leon.
do. Like how we be having like sideshows and then like people will just literally stand next to the cars that's doing donuts.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about Americans that makes us so retarded?
I don't know. I think they do wild shit like that in other countries too.
Yeah, but
it's like different things.
There's just so many things that we do. The only people that I feel like are on our level of like retardation or probably more is like Mexicans and Russians. Yeah,
Russians do wild shit for sure. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think like that shit goes down in Asia too, like wild.
Yeah,
doing wild shit just because.
For sure.
I think it's just human nature when it comes down to it.
Yeah. And I want to clarify when I say the R word, I'm not meaning it like in an ableist way. I'm not ableist. I'm talking about in the crazy.
You're
like,
gableist.
I'm talking about in the Black Eyed Peas way. You know what I'm
retarded
saying?
in here.
Yeah, let's get R worded in here. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't they censor that song? What did it say instead?
Let's get it started.
Let's get it started. It kind of flows more.
Yeah, it does. When I heard the regular one, I was like, what the fuck? Why did they say let's get retarded? That's what compelled them. But yeah,
the power of Christ.
The power of Christ compelled them. Yeah, I like watching those Russian like dash cam videos, and the fools will just be driving, and just like a bear comes out, and then like a fool with an AK-47 starts chasing the bear.
Yeah, what's up with that, dude?
Yeah, like crazy shit like that, or like I was watching one where like literally like a comet just exploded in like the middle of the sky, and there's always some many shit, or like they're fucking I think one of the craziest Russian people videos I ever seen was like 2 teenage lovers get drunk and shoot at the police from their apartment window and then commit suicide. And I like watched it and I was like, man, it like they really didn't pull no punches. It's exactly what the title was. It was like these 2 fucked up ass kids shooting a pistol at like cop cars down there.
That's fucking crazy.
And they're just like chilling. But it's like Russian people, they really have like no filter in real life for their actions.
It's the final frontier, really.
Yeah, Russia's amazing. Mexico too, man. Actually, I just seen a video of some Mexican dudes drinking, and one guy put a bottle in his head, and then the other dude, his homie, shot the bottle. Yeah, you saw that? Mm-hmm. That's the kind of like harebrained insanity.
I feel like I've seen that more than once.
That I can expect in Mexico. Yeah, like that shit is really. It's really crazy, dude. I don't know. Mexicans, you know, that's just another thing. It's like, I would say maybe the tier is like this, like Russians, Mexicans, and then Americans.
For what? Being
doing dumb shit.
Wild,
dumbass shit, yeah.
Dumbassery.
Yeah, the wildest dumbassery that you can think of.
Yeah, it's like, what's that shit called? The Darwin
theory?
The Darwin Awards.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those are good, man.
That's like just like, you know, it's just like the way to like weed out weak-brained people, I think.
I think doing crazy stuff,
smooth-brained,
it really spices your life up. I used to backyard wrestle.
Yeah, what's some crazy shit? What's the craziest stunt you pulled in the backyard?
Shit, dude, for sure. Like doing like jumping off like a ladder. We got like two mattresses, 2 old mattresses, and then we put like a piece of wood on it, like plywood, and then we put a big ass carpet on it to make it like a fake mat.
Okay.
And instead of having turnbuckles, we just had like a ladder. And I think one time we made like a really big ring, and me and the homie had a barbed wire chair match.
What'd you guys wrap barbed wire around the chair?
On the chair, yeah. And then like I like did like a DDT on him off the ladder onto the barbed wire thing. It was cool too because we like gave out flyers, and then like random people came. There was like adults watching us who were like,
oh my God,
13, 14-year-old kids having like a pro wrestling match, or like fake pro wrestling, backyard wrestling.
Amateur wrestling. Well, not amateur.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Amateur wrestling's like Greco-Roman style,
yeah.
Which is pretty.
It's pretty. So yeah, dude. Yeah,
damn, that's sick, man. Where you guys get fucked up or what?
Yeah, some people would get fucking pretty cut, like crazy cut. There was like a couple of kids that were really good at it, and they had their own league, like another league besides ours. Mm-hmm. And dude, they were like DDTing each other on like concrete and shit,
fuck,
and like
dude.
slamming each other on concrete and like doing like moonsaults.
Yeah,
you know. And I was like, "Fuck, fool, you fools are way too fucking advanced, dog." It was like crazy. It was weird. It was like a weird trend that just kind of swept through the neighborhood where all these kids started backyard wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things like that. I mean, like when Jackass came out, I think Jackass was probably like what, like after that era where everyone was trying to backyard wrestle.
Yeah,
and then everyone started to want to do Jackass. All you needed was a video camera and like any like shopping cart or like, I don't know, just like jumping into like a thorny bush or something. Like,
yeah, for sure. The rise of like the like mini 8 cameras and shit.
Yeah,
there's so many fools that have like Jackass style movies that they've filmed and shit.
Dude, everyone was trying to, which is mad funny. I don't know. It's like one of those like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And then kids were just like, I just wanted like do Jackass stuff. You know,
yeah.
That was
dude,
like
Jackass stuff.
Like that's like how? Why would anyone think that like that what they're gonna do like would top Jackass or like even be able to compete with it?
Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah, for sure. Me and the homies would try and make like little mini skate videos, like fake skate videos interspersed with like Jackass.
Oh yeah, that was it.
But the stunts were like stupid. Like, yeah, for one, you named one already, like jumping into a thorny bush, but also letting someone just hit you in the nuts with like a cone or something, like a plastic cone or some shit.
Yeah, not a nut.
Like the nut shots. A lot of nut shots. I'd say like 80% was probably nut shots. Pause. Like getting smacked straight in the nuts with like, or karate chopped, all sorts of crazy shit like that.
Yeah. Like fireworks, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, fireworks, shooting fireworks at people.
Yeah, like shooting Roman candles at your bro.
Yeah, shooting fireworks at people is another uniquely, I would say, American thing and Mexican thing. But in America, you know, we remember when people have like Roman candle fights.
Yeah.
shoot bottle rockets.
Let's have one, man. 4th of July is just around the corner, and I don't think there's any better way to celebrate this beautiful country that we're in.
One time we were at the homie's house in Paramount, and they started shooting the those big old cannons that shoot like the like big explosion. The mortars, yeah. They started shooting, instead of shooting them in the sky, they tilted it and they started shooting it down the street, so it would explode like in the middle of the neighborhood, and like we like almost exploded one right next to like an electrical cable, like the light post.
And then the fucking car alarms are just fucking going off.
It almost caught like a fucking house on fire. We were so blasted, dude. We're like pissed drunk, shooting mortars down the street. Shit rocks, man. Nothing in the world will ever make me as excited as like shooting fireworks. You give me $1 million.
It's thrilling, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. One time I was at this fool's brother's house, at Jeff's brother's house, and his neighbors brought out 3 mortars, like the 3 mortar cannons, and started launching them 3 mortars at a time. With like they had like a torch, so they were just like launching all 3 at the same time. It was outrageous. I was like, this is the craziest shit I've ever fucking witnessed.
It's wild how much money people spend on like fireworks like displays and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like one of those mortars is like what, at least like $20-$30 or some shit. And it lasts for like fucking like 3 minutes tops, maybe.
Yeah.
Or probably less than that.
Like a minute, I want to say.
1 minute. And then they do like 50 of those like in a night.
Yeah. Dude, shit.
God bless America, man.
Yeah, I really fucking love fireworks. I feel like people don't even really care about the independence. It's just like they're just like blowing shit up.
Blowing shit up, man. Burning shit down.
What else has been going on lately, man? They found out something about Fauci, right? Like,
yeah, he had a bunch of emails come out that was like basically, I don't know. There's a lot of shit about the masks, like that they knew apparently that the masks like didn't do anything. Like this was like back in early 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was some stuff about it being made in a lab, I believe.
No way.
Yeah. Shit, I wish I would have looked up more about it, but from the gist of it, basically, they're kind of just saying that this fool is like a clout chaser.
Oh, really?
They said Fauci just wants, celebrity status.
That's like, wild.
He just like
Trump was right, dude.
Yeah.
Fire Fauci.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I wonder, like, really what the fucking whatever backlash on this is gonna end up being. But
they've been trying to front run it as much as they can.
Yeah, the mask shit is what's crazy to me. Is that if they knew supposedly that the masks were ineffective, then why was there so many back and forths about like, all right, masks work, no they don't work, wear 2 masks, no they don't work again, wear 3 masks.
Yeah,
it's like it almost makes you think it was like some kind of like experiment just to see if they can like get people to listen.
Lab rats,
like some kind of like, let's just see, like, I wonder if like we made everyone wear a funny hat and said that it prevents COVID. You think everyone would wear funny hats?
I think so, man. You know what the cure was, dude? Tequila. I was on a steady diet of tequila all 2020. Did not get sick once. On God, dude.
Yeah, same, man.
It's the potion, dude. But it's
Dr. Fauci endorsed tequila.
He endorsed Salsa.
Yeah, Salsa, yeah. He's like 3 shots a day.
3 shots a day keeps the doctor away.
At least 3. Away. Maybe like 8 tequila sodas.
Yeah, 8 tequila sodas. Perfect. That's a perfect.
And then he backtracks. He's like, nah, 10.
10 and a little like, a little sniff of that stuff that smells good,
Mm-hmm. The sniffy stuff.
The sniffy stuff. If you do a little bit of the sniffy stuff, it wards the COVID away.
Yeah, man.
Also taking Molly in moon rock form.
Yeah, moon rocks.
Moon rocks.
That shit's crazy too. They're fucking all my space cadets out there, they're fucking legalizing shrooms, acid, and Molly.
Here?
Yeah, in California. Or
Shrooms, acid, and Molly?
not legalized, but decriminalized.
Oh yeah, it's lit, dude. I actually, I just had a little nice experience on acid a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and I'm actually really happy to hear that I can now get really fucking high on acid and trip out when I eat like a mango, dried mango with like those chili mangoes that have like chili and lemon flavor on them.
You can do that legally.
I could do that legally now. I got my mind blown by the fact that there's multiple flavors of Mountain Dew when I go to the liquor store high on mushrooms.
Yeah, what's up with that? It seems like there's way more flavors of Mountain Dew now.
There's a ton, right?
Yeah, I didn't get the memo.
Well, there's the red one. There's the Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. I think there's a mix.
What's the blue one? Because the Baja Blast is like that teal color.
That one's like Voltage or something.
Voltage, yeah. What the fuck?
Gamer juice.
That's one of those things where you go to the liquor store when you're really high on mushrooms and you're like, I need water. And then you go and you like stare at the Mountain Dew for like 10 minutes trying to figure out why there's more than one flavor.
Yeah.
That's like definitely something that would happen when you're on mushrooms.
I was going to say, though, we should start like some kind of like artisan mushroom
there is
store.
One. There's an artisan mushroom company, but we should start an artisan
like
mushroom store.
A shroom bar.
Shroom bar. That sounds like the worst idea in the world, by the
right?
way.
Like terrible. Imagine like the people that would be in there.
Oh yeah, a bunch of burners and then like wooks.
Yeah.
And what's up with burners? You know what I mean? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah. You can always kind of tell, dude.
Yo, you can, dude. They'd be looking like it'd be those dudes that be on those like wheels. That wood is like that wood thing that has like a wheel. It's like a skateboard, but it's just one wheel.
We
like
talked
a giant
about this.
Tire.
We talked about that with Jordy the other day. That's a fucking unfortunate circumstance
of taking mushrooms.
Of being a burner, dude.
Yeah, you started investing in crypto and you like stopped showering.
So I went to someone's birthday thing at Elysian Park yesterday.
Yeah.
And I realized that the new like standard of like guy talk.
Yeah.
Because so it was like this girl's birthday, and I ended up in the like off to the side with like a little group of the guys. It was just the guys. I realized that the new man talk is like just crypto talk now.
Oh God.
That's like. You just get like
shoot me in the head, dog.
So I just ended up on a sidebar. Somehow crypto came up. Next thing you know, it's like people talking about like cold wallets and like I have a cold laptop that I store all my crypto on, and my wallet's based in like Venezuela and whatnot. And I'm just like, I don't know, dude. And they're like, the new coin is Ripple. The Ripple coin.
Oh Lord!
I'm about to put all my money on this dick. I heard that's the new coin. Bro. I heard it's rising fast.
Yeah, dude. What about Devane, bro?
Devane?
Yeah, Devane coin. That's a good one.
Yeah, Devane is dick.
Yeah, I think Devane on his dick is a good combination of coins.
Yeah. If you're listening, pump up. We're pumping this dick and Devane.
This dick and Devane.
I'm about to pump and dump that shit.
And D-Nuts. None of you guys heard that one. You guys could shop on D-Nuts. That's the coin market you can shop on. It's called D-Nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need 3 forms of verification to be able to shop on D-Nuts. for this dick and Devane.
Yeah. You have to use... you have to use this dick to
all right, so
get Devane.
We're watching Baywatch, and as we're talking about burners, there's like a scene where they're like showing the drum circle that takes place in Venice. I've always thought that was so fucking lame, dude.
Drum circles, man.
Yeah, that's the super burner activity is going to drum circles.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the bongo that just makes my dick so soft.
Yeah. It unleashes this like primal energy of burnericity in you. You know what I'm saying? That shit just makes you. It's like all of a sudden you become a yogi. You get an interest in tantric sex. You want to just take mushrooms incessantly, microdose mushrooms incessantly, like nonstop. It's fucking lame. It's fucking lame. And so's liking reggae if you're not Jamaican. That's another shit. Man. There's so many weird hybrids of like people that I hate. Like there's like the reggae people that be living in like Long Beach and shit in like the beach cities.
Yeah.
Reggae bros, burners, wooks, EDM Asians.
EDM Asians?
Yeah, EDM Asians. Not Asians. I fucking love Asians. EDM Asians is like a very cringe population.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of like, that's a touchy subject. Like, could kind of go racist, kind of not go racist.
Yeah, I would just broaden it, man. We don't
broaden it. I would just EDM people
EDM,
in general. Yeah.
Man. Rave culture, man. Whew. What's the those like, you know, like the graphic t-shirt that says like party with sluts.
Yeah.
You know like, that like sect of ravers.
Yeah. With the neon green or neon pink shorts.
Yeah, man.
Fucking
party with sluts, man.
Yeah, party with sluts. That shit is fucking wild.
What's some other cool shit you could put on a shirt like that?
Dude, those hands, the Mickey Mouse hands throwing up LA.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse hands.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse hands throwing up gang signs was like such a thing.
Yeah. No, it's like a shirt with like that DJ Marshmallow and it says like Fortnite on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. EDM has like devolved now. It's like, it's weird. It went to like, it became this whole like really horny, like annoying bro kind of like when dubstep got big, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it got really weird and like the girls would rock like those crazy furry boots.
Mm-hmm.
And just
yeah, they're not even boots though. They'll just like go around your like calf.
Yeah. When they'll have like Vans sneakers on or some shit.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like started changing again. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just like Marshmallow Fortnite.
Yeah, I feel like it's for little kids now.
Is it? I don't know, man. I appreciate.
I don't know. The Marshmallow Fortnite thing seems pretty childish.
I appreciate dance music. Like I like house and all that shit and like techno, but like EDM as a culture or whatever EDM even means, I don't know what the fuck it means, but that shit sucks.
Yeah,
it's fucking lame.
Yeah, man. Those what are those? They like go around your neck and you can pull it up like this. The little mask. Yeah. That's like, that had been co-opted kind of by like the like
Blue Lives Matter people.
Yeah, I was gonna say like those people. The anti-mask. That's the anti-maskers mask.
It is.
You know.
Yeah, because it doesn't actually do anything.
But just like it's funny to me to like to be an anti-masker, but you're wearing a mask.
Do you think?
Wait, hold on. Weren't they trying to say that anti-vaxxers and anti-maskers were saying that they want to wear masks now so they don't get the
vaccine,
like side effects of people that are vaccinated?
Yeah, because
that's so tight.
They think that you can rub off the vaccine onto other people.
Yeah, this
like
type
with
of
your skin or like breathing it out.
Yeah, this type of like contrarianism is so funny to me though, where it's like they just want to be like against everything. So it's like, I don't know, it's just like funny. Okay, we're anti-mask because that's like the normal, thing that everyone's doing. So we're against that. And then now it's like, well, we don't like the vaccine, so we want to like, don't want to get the side effects of that. So now we're going to wear masks.
Yeah, it's the shit that I'm saying is like, look, what's the truth? Somebody get someone in there that's not a fucking jackass like any of these idiots that we have in charge now, and that could just tell us, look, straight up, either this shit works or it don't work. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's too much like, oh, well, it might work, or oh, well, you have to do this, you have to put 2 masks on, or
It's too much riffraff, you know.
and then there's like the shit with the shot, like how they're saying, like they're showing like in India that specifically with the strain that's found in India that like the Pfizer shots aren't as powerful.
Yeah.
Within like the first shot, and then like you have to get the second shot right away, and then they're saying that most of the population will probably need like a booster shot by the end of the year.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that a long time ago, which sucks for me, but whatever.
I mean,
they banned Pfizer in India, and I heard Australia maybe.
Well, it's not as strong.
I guess so, but
the dose is too small. That's why.
Yeah, or I wonder if it's something to do with the strains, like you were saying, though, because I know Australia just went into lockdown for like the 4th time.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy
like
shit.
just recently. So it's, I don't know, like it seems odd.
Damn, Australia's getting fucked up compared to like New Zealand. New Zealand's just been like partying.
New
the entire
Zealand's
time.
chill.
Yeah.
I wonder if just like New Zealand's a lot smaller, I guess.
Nah, man. Like I mean, I think they're like equal size. The thing I think, and
Is that true? I thought
the thing
New
I
Zealand
think
was
is
much
that
smaller.
New Zealand shut down like right away.
Yeah.
They didn't let anyone in, and if you go to New Zealand, you have to quarantine for like 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a case where somebody sneaked off. They went and they got it, and they came back and brought it over, and they like quarantined the family until they were like no longer COVID. Like, so it just doesn't exist in New Zealand. So I think that's why they can do that shit compared to like Australia or some shit. Or like there's other countries like Korea. I think for a while didn't exist, but I think we've been kind of having flare ups here and there. It's just some shit we're gonna have to do. It's like everyone needs to just kind of like become an adult and realize like, dog, it's just there's not much you could do about it.
Yeah.
Like the vaccines are gonna work to their best abilities. The fucking masks are gonna work until they kind of figure out more about the fucking virus. Even like a year on, I'm sure they still don't know that much, and there's all these new strains. They just gotta we just gotta just deal with it. That's all.
Yeah. You see that?
It's fucked, but whatever.
You see that my boy bird flu? They found like a case of that. Or
But
some
they said
shit.
it's very unlikely
It's
that
just
it
like,
would
oh,
go
bro.
from human to human.
I was just like, oh, brother. I was like, gee whiz. Another one.
I think a lot of it has to do with like
But, you know, that's
factory
fine.
farming, industrial farming on an industrial level, and then like just kind of like being closer to fucking like wild animals that we normally wouldn't be close to, you know, as we encroach on their lands, as people start like eating like crazier shit, even though people have been eating crazy shit for like a really long time. Like, but it's just,
I think it's
what
like
comes
also,
with it.
yeah, it's also like about what I guess those animals eat themselves. Some shit.
Well,
So,
dude,
I don't know.
in
Fuck it.
Mongolia, some fucking dude got like the bubonic plague from eating some crazy shit. There was like the first case of the bubonic plague in a human in like I don't know how many fucking years.
That's fucking crazy. What do you eat, dude?
I forgot what it was, but it was
He ate baby meat.
Nah, it wasn't some shit
Just
like
kidding.
that.
You wouldn't get that.
They have to eat. They basically
Hillary
have to,
does it all the time.
They basically have to eat like cows or fucking bush meat out there. I think because they don't have like a lot of. It's like a giant desert.
He said bush meat.
Yeah,
What's
that's a funny term, huh?
yeah.
Bush
I'm trying to
meat.
eat some
It's a
bush
horny,
meat.
Some horny ass term, dude.
I'm trying to eat some bush meat tonight. If
Well,
you know what I mean.
Bush meat's just like
Pussy.
a euphemism for pussy. No, it's a euphemism for a wild animal.
Okay.
Like wild meat. Like for instance, like fools would be eating like pythons and like fucking monkeys and all that kind of crazy shit.
That shit's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Eat what you want. Eat what makes you happy.
Fools in Mexico be eating like armadillos. That shit's insane. It doesn't even sound appetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken, though, I heard.
I ate an iguana. I think I've said it before, but I'll say
That
it
tastes
again.
like chicken, though, huh?
Yeah, it did kind of taste like chicken. I don't lie.
That does it kind of makes sense, though, because it's like, I don't know. I think like birds and reptiles are.
Kind of pretty close together.
Yeah, so I feel like the meat would be just as sweet, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Meat will be just as sweet.
The dog-
But yeah, it's kind of nuts, man. I don't know what's gonna happen in this world anymore. I heard Trump got his Facebook back on and popping.
That rocks. I like that his valiant return was to Facebook. I mean, he's back on the gram or not?
Supposedly, but it was just funny. Like I remember I went on. I seen like the picture, and his first post was like, some shit that just said "I'm back."
I'm back.
I think he lost his. I don't think it's there no more, bro.
What is his
Trump?
His charisma.
His charisma and appeal, but it's like after the June 6th shit or what is it, January 6th shit.
Yeah.
It's just like it just fizzled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was listening to some like Alex Jones shit, and he was taking credit for that.
Alex Jones?
Yeah, and he said for the January 6th thing at the Capitol, but he was like that was one of the biggest regrets of like my life or some shit. Was like standing on a roof, like watching that go down or some shit like that, which is pretty crazy, man. He's a fucking insane guy. I just listened to this.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, I listened to a podcast about him. It's like kind of about his rise and come up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I guess like there was some like I think it was like a New York Times article that was like profiling him. And he told this story basically where he said when he was in high school, he's from some small town in Texas, but I guess like he was trying to say the police in that town were like super corrupt and would like deal drugs and whatnot or whatever. And he said like the cops would go to these like high school parties and like sell the kids drugs and stuff. And he said basically that they went to like a DARE assembly at his school or some shit like that, and he basically like called out the police.
No way.
And then he said that the police took him to a room and like beat the shit out of him basically, and then he had to leave the town or whatever.
Oh shit.
But the crazy part is on this podcast, so they started interviewing like his former classmates, and they were like, that never happened. And they were like, this fool Alex Jones was like a bully. He used to like pick on people. He like beat this one kid up to like near death, like at school one time. And they were saying that Alex Jones, he used to run around saying he was like he was like the Antichrist.
No way.
And that he would like roll his eyes back in his head. And like he would put like ink on his tongue to like turn it black and like tell everyone that he was like the Antichrist and all this shit. But so everyone at his school was saying like, no, that never happened. He was like a bully. And then I guess like they like lured him to some like barn or whatever, saying there was about to be a party there. And then they just like beat the shit out of him. And he had to like leave that town.
Holy
so like his whole like backstory is kind of like clouded with like contrary views on like what his like origin was and shit. It's kind of crazy, man.
That is kind of crazy, man. Why doesn't he just tell the truth? The truth is way crazier than that's a pretty sick origin story.
The fact that
I used to pretend to be the Antichrist till someone beat the shit out of me and I had to leave town.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he was trying to like frame it that like him calling out the police was like his first foray into like conspiracies and how, you know, the people in power are conspiring like against the common people and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's mad strange that it's just not true at all.
Yeah, it's he's an interesting character, man. It's like there are kernels of truth in like a lot of the shit that he says, like it's been proven. Mm-hmm. But there's also so much just like the most interesting shit that I found was when he was getting divorced and his wife was like, that's not who he is at all. He's like playing a fucking character. Like,
yeah.
And then they basically copped out to that they were like, that's like one of his defenses was like, yeah, it's just a fucking TV show. Like it's not real. Like with all like the Sandy Hook shit and all that. And Fox used the same exact fucking, they were like fucking getting sued or some shit. And they were like, oh, well, it's not fucking like real news. It's supposed to be just entertainment. Like,
yeah.
I was like, whoa, that's so crazy.
For one of the main sources, like mainstream news sources, to just say something like that. So it's like you might as well fucking listen to Alex Jones, right?
Yeah.
At least have some like cool stories.
Alex
you know,
Jones,
I kind of wish a lot of these conspiracies were true. Wouldn't the world be a more interesting place?
It really
rather
would.
than just like, you know, we were just like systematically fucked. But like it'd be cooler if we were being systematically fucked by like a global elite that like sacrifices children and turn into reptiles and like they're fucking what's his name? Alex Jones was like saying that Obama and Hillary Clinton like smell like sulfur. And that they're like they smell like hell, and that like flies will land on them like randomly and shit. It'd be like there'd be no other flies around, but like when Obama's are in the room, like flies land on him and shit.
That's so crazy. Yeah, no, that shit's really funny. Honestly, like
man, that shit's way more cool to me than
the truth
just
is
having just regular ass corrupt people just fucking everyone. I wish they were like Satanists.
The truth
and
is
reptiles. That'd be cooler.
Yeah, the truth is, it's nobody. No one's involved. It's just chaos. Like I think people think that there's like they want to believe that there's like all this like, oh, someone's pulling the fucking strings and shit. But dog, the real fucking answer that's even scarier than that is that no one's pulling the strings. Everyone's just fucking.
It's like a struggle for
dude. It's like
dominance.
The most incapable. Imagine the most incapable and like incompetent people in the world. And they have the access to fucking nuclear weapons and the ability to send us all to war tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That is way scarier than a fucking global elite
of reptiles,
like a cabal of reptile Jews who fucking eat babies. You know what I mean? Like they always try and mix in Jewish people somehow.
Yeah,
and it's just like these weird anti-Semitic like theories and it's like, dog, none of that shit is going on. Dude, I'll tell you what's going on right now. It's a bunch of idiots.
I wish it was, man.
Yeah, it's a bunch of idiots getting kickbacks and making money.
Right, and like being born into power and whatnot.
You know when I realized that like the majority of the shit is just like fools that are like incompetent, when you just start finding out how bad like intelligence really is.
Yeah, it's
like CIA and all these people, like they're just so bad at their job, dog. Like so fucking bad that they just like, it makes you think like, damn, dude, like is this just the whole apparatus? You know what I mean? Or even just like the January 6th shit and just how incapable they were to stop these people from like storming the Capitol.
Yeah, essentially just like bumbling, like unorganized fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Like somehow had the upper hand.
If like a million
with these
people,
like billion-dollar intelligence agency, multi-billion-dollar intelligence agencies. That's fucking weird.
It is weird, man. Like I think a lot of it when people say the deep state, this murkiness and like being unable to tell who's really in charge, and you know what I mean, like, oh, this kind of like even like using conspiracy theories to confuse people into being like, oh, well, these are the dudes pulling the strings, or these, you know what I mean, all that, like it's just it's like a method of keeping us kind of confused, so the fools that are like paying the bribes can keep paying the fucking bribes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think ultimately there's no method, there's no fucking theory, there's no like I think there's dudes with theories and shit. Like for instance, like the most dangerous fools are fools like the Koch brothers, people like that. Like anyone who's like able to kind of pull the strings. You know what I mean? Like what's his name? The full Microsoft dude, Bill Gates. What's the other big ass fool? Amazon guy. Any of these billionaires that I feel like can really start bending the rules. Like the Koch brothers got rid of, they were able to influence a shitload of fucking of the politics and reshape what American social services were, because they actually believed in the theory, like like libertarian theory. Like their dad was like a huge libertarian. He fucking hated paying taxes. Just some rich white guy who fucking hated paying taxes.
Yeah.
That's what it all stems from. But like, because the kids obviously came up under the dad and they ended up learning all this.
Fiscally conservative. Socially liberal.
Yeah, dude. It's wild. It's crazy because they wanted to do shit like get rid of the postal service. Like they fucking hate the USPS for some reason.
The USPS
they want it to be all
rocks.
privatized. It does rock, dude. It's cheap as fuck. Mm-hmm. I think this is like, I don't know, man. Living in a society is something else. I'll tell you that much. But ultimately, man, until everyone is ready to turn into the Joker, shit is not going to change, bro. Until, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless everyone's just kind of like, yeah, we got to wake up. It's time to Joker out.
Yeah, we got to be pushed to our limits and just snap.
Yeah, I think that's the only way. Things suck ass, but they're really not that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what keeps people from, like, the shit during the pandemic. So, like, 50% unemployment or whatever the fuck it was, and then there was people dying left and right from the pandemic and still getting killed by cops. I think that was like a flashpoint, but like really quickly after, everyone just kind of got subjugated and got tricked with all these like symbolic gestures.
Yeah,
like the statues and this is Black Lives Matter Avenue, and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like that, the reality of those types of things is that it's like just there to appease you until you kind of lose your flame, you lose the spark, and then you go on to something else, which is sad, man.
Yeah, dude, I honestly, for the first time in a really long time, it felt like shit was about to really pop off and start going a different way.
Yeah, it really did, man.
And it just didn't go nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
We did get some reforms though. There has been kind of changing, but it's like really slow. Did you hear about this shit that they're gonna the Democratic Party of Los Angeles, like the city council, they're gonna ask the dude that they voted in, that Sheriff Villanueva, to step down, to like resign.
Really?
Yeah, because he's like he lied. He was like when he first came in, he was all like came under this like anti-Trump banner and how he was gonna reform all this shit. And he got in, he just basically became like a thug almost immediately.
Wow.
Like, he's the one that's been like condoning and covering up all the sheriff's murders and shit and all the sheriff gangs.
Yeah.
And he like did a interview and he basically said like, yeah, every fucking sheriff and police station has cliques. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, he was like, there's nothing you could do about it.
He's just like a boy's boy. Yeah. Boys will be boys.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, yeah, it's totally fine that like the people you pay to protect you form gangs where to be able to get in the gang, they have to fucking kill some guy. But I guess they're going to ask him to resign, like they did a motion already. I know this like fucking podcast took like a crazy turn. We're like very silly and offensive at the beginning. And it just kind of went to like a very, but you know, it's kind of, it's
all right.
This is kind of a balance, man.
This is kind of like a classic.
Yeah, classic.
This is a classic, you know.
Yeah.
This is like the old days.
Yeah, this is like
this is like what, like we started this podcast
January,
like February.
Yeah.
So what are we? This is like
4 months in. That's
yeah,
crazy.
man. Episode 20 here.
Happy birthday to us, man.
Yeah, man.
We've really been doing this.
We've been putting in that work, so
we've really been the bad boys of podcasting for like 4 months.
Mm-hmm. There's a new sheriff. There's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff. Oh yeah. The gay community loves whippets.
I love the gay community, man.
Me too. I love the Happy Pride Month.
Oh yeah,
Happy Pride. Can we put a rainbow on the Planet Dumb thing?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it so everyone can join in.
Everyone can join in. Yeah, we're inclusive here, man. Body posi, fucking bisex queer, or what is it? Bi POC, bisexual POCs.
Bisexual POC. Is that what? That's not what it means, does it?
Non-ableist.
I thought it meant black and indigenous person of color.
No, it means bi person of color. Bisexual person of color. I'm pretty sure.
Word.
Sorry, don't misgender. The fuck I'm trying to say, dog.
Misgendering your. I was misgendering your thoughts.
You're misgendering my words, bro. BIPOC.
Tupac and X-Pac.
Tupac, BIPOC, and X-Pac. That's the three genders. BIPOC, Tupac, and X-Pac are the three genders.
Fuck, dude. X-Pac, dude. Suck it, man. That's my gender, man.
Hell yeah, suck it. All listeners suck it.
If you don't like it, you can suck it, dude. Yeah.
This is the fucking podcast where we're literally dumb.
We're fucking
dumb.
We burn out fast.
Yeah. Planet Dumb, the only anti-Zionist podcast in town.
I feel like there's like a million of those.
Anti-Zionist?
Man, free.
All right, well, Planet Dumb, the only pro-Zionist podcast in town.
Yeah, we gotta
switch it up.
Hedge the market, dog.
Yeah, we should like, if everyone's gonna be fucking anti-Zionist, fuck it, I'm pro-Zionist, bro.
The only
Bring it
contrarian
on.
podcast.
The only contrarian podcast.
That's also not even true.
That's not
dude.
true either. There's a ton of contrarian. Dude, this podcast where it's literally just like, can you believe the what do they call them? They always call them like the something left. There's like, do they call them the stupid left, or is it like
Libtards.
The libtard was like, can you believe libtards want men to wear fucking sandals in the house now? It's like everything is a fucking contrarian issue. I couldn't
that
think
really
of
an issue?
Nah, I couldn't think of something that's ridiculous. I was trying to think of something really ridiculous. The war on Christmas, nothing really goes with. Can you believe libtards think it's okay to fucking wear dresses?
Yeah, man.
What's another thing they'd be tripping out on? They'd be like, libtards want you to sit down on the toilet when you take a piss so you don't forget to put the lid down and your wife or girlfriend gets mad late at night.
Liberals don't want you to have a phone case because they want you to have a cracked screen.
Liberals want you to go fart in the toilet and then flush it.
Yeah. My toilet has a specialized fart hole.
Yeah, the fart hole. You go fart in the toilet. Sometimes you gotta let it go in the toilet, bro.
Oh, fuck.
You ever did that before? You take a ghost dump?
Yeah, man.
Or like that one wiper?
I call it Casper the Friendly Dump.
When you ate when you ate nothing but fiber like the whole fucking thing, like fruits, and you take that one wiper, that's what liberals want, bro. These dudes,
man.
Fools be like,
Nothing wrong with that.
the liberal media,
Nice, clean cut.
the liberal media doesn't want you to know that you actually have to wipe more than 3 times sometimes if you take a dump.
Yeah.
And drink some water. Liberals want you to drink water.
Because there's chemicals in the water
there's chemicals
to
in the
make
water
your pee-pee smaller.
It makes your pee-pee smaller and makes you transgender.
I kind of, yeah.
I'm kind of down to be transgender.
I'm kind of down to just like, just one gender.
Yeah. Why
Fuck
doesn't
it.
we'll just make one gender? Foo.
The foo.
The foo. Foo gender. What gender are you? I'm a foo. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Foo/fool.
That's the future that I want.
Yeah, I want everyone to just be a sick ass fool. There's only 2 genders: sick ass fool or lame ass fool.
yeah, lames.
Bitch ass fool. Weak ass
A
fool.
bitch ass fool. Lame ass fool.
Oh, they were getting on fools' heads because they were like, "You lame is a fucking ableist term."
Oh yeah. The doctor's like, we have a patient. He's fucking lame.
Yeah. When was the last time somebody was called a lame?
The patient has been diagnosed as fucking lame.
Yeah. It's so funny that became like, especially in LA, you know what I mean? Like, because
The
everything
doctor
is
comes
lame.
in with a clipboard and he's like, sorry, we have some bad news.
You're fucking
lame.
You're fucking lame, dude. But yeah, I guess people on the internet were like, don't say lame. It's a derogatory term. It's an ableist term. But it's like, bro, for
Don't
one,
take lame away from me. dog.
that word was a bad word in like the 1800s
Like-
or some shit,
like
1900s.
old school curse words.
1918. That was the last time somebody used it as a medical term.
One lesson I want everyone to take away from this episode is to, don't listen to what I'm saying. Fucking
Yeah.
do some research and decide on your own how you
First
feel.
off, we're both idiots. This is literally called Planet Dumb. If you come here for your news, by that deduction, you're also an idiot. So there you go.
But you should come here for your news.
You should actually. You should subscribe to the Patreon. Actually,
Yeah, there's more
I think
news.
that's what's going on.
There's more news on there.
there's a lot more news on there. I just remembered one time, dude. I got hammered, went to like a show, and I was hanging with
With Mr. Cooper.
I was like 18 probably.
You were hanging with Mr.
I was hanging
Cooper.
with Mr. Cooper, yeah. I was like 17, 18. And then I called my friend and I was like, hey, dude, I fucking need somewhere to stay. I failed to realize that he was also fucking wasted. And he never actually went home. So I go to his house. I get dropped off at his
You
house.
didn't know where he was. Or
This is
something?
before Uber. This is before like smartphones. All I had was like a cell phone. And he's not answering. I was like, fuck it, dude. I walk around the neighborhood. It's like 2, 3 in the morning. I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I just sit around to kill time and walk around to kill time, trying to figure out how to take the bus because I was all the way in like North Pasadena. And then it was some maniac shit, but you know what it is, fool. It's Planet Dumb. get drunk on this show. We glorify alcoholism. We give you guys the best news to our ability. All the righteous news.
Which we're not high functioning at all.
We're not high functioning at all, dude. We're not like those other podcasts that are on the spectrum. We're just regular American guys that eat fucking red meat and Impossible cheeseburgers because the only way to be vegan. And carb load. A lot of carb loading.
Carbo loading, bro.
Carb
I
loading.
carbo loaded a shit ton
Yeah.
before. I ate a whole basket of fettuccine Alfredo.
That's fucking good.
A basket.
A basket. a wicker basket of like fucking pasta. Fuck yeah. Back, baby.
We're back to just say that we're done for the week. Once again, hit us up on patreon.com/planetdumb. If you're on YouTube or podcast apps, hit subscribe. We got t-shirts. Like I said, these are all great ways to support us if you like what we're doing. And we appreciate you guys fucking listening. So
All right, blaze that fucking kush.
that'll be it. It's time to spark up the kush, y'all.
Subscribe, buy t-shirts, help us keep this shit going. So thank you also for listening.
Yeah. All right. Peace.
Peace.